people, welcome to Laptop Lifestyle. Are you familiar with the new feature on Spotify, Spotify Live Laptop Lifestyler? This new feature will launch to help artists earn revenue from streaming on Spotify and for fans who attend that content. For example, if a top fan of the artist attends one of their live streams, they would get a deeper understanding of their favorite artist. Is that interesting for you? If you want more of this content, subscribe to our channel Laptop Lifestyle and hit the notification bell. With the announcement of future opportunities for artists, Spotify has stated that artists can receive royalties through their live audio feature. The streaming service has teased a possibility of opportunity for artists who are live on Spotify. These opportunities include selling merchandise, asking for donations, or being granted tips. If you're familiar with this concept, you may be thinking about the Green Room Creator Fund, which was designed to attract new creators of original audio content on Spotify. Products from the G Fund brought about the rebranding of the Green Room app as Spotify Live and its integration into Spotify's main application. However, when a revamped version of the app was released in October 2016, Spotify quietly closed down the G Fund without paying out anything to its creators. Today, many publications and artists create music for online streaming platforms such as YouTube Music, SoundCloud, Spotify, Tidal, and Deezer. Spotify is one of the best known in the industry, with almost no live shows because of the pandemic. Artists today now generate revenue from these streaming platforms. But how much does an artist make on subscription fees for a song? And how much streams are paid by the exclusive music sources? Read on to find out. Streaming websites are at the center of the music industry. Even though local artists might be not so rich through streaming, a superstar will earn 1,000,000 times as much. Just how much money amounts to 100,000 Spotify streams? Live streaming on the internet is a highly popular trend in the mainstream and can be seen as a replacement for traditional television broadcasting. The increase in popularity has led to millions of clips shared throughout social media sites, such as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Today, music is most often encountered on streaming service platforms. This goes against the trade of music in physical media, which has drastically dropped over recent years. Artists are getting royalties from services like Spotify and are excited that they can finally call themselves professional artists. Spotify has announced a way to offer rewards for artists who put on their own exclusive sessions, now including a live session. Spotify is testing out, allowing artists to hold their own exclusive rooms, so top fans can hear from artists in real time and interact directly with their favorite artists, and support them financially too. In the Spotify Live Room, artists could host release day parties and sell tickets to live shows and merchandise right here through an AR/VR app. After signing up, you're required to upload your music for evaluation by the service. The trial period will be evaluated, and only those whose Spotify data looks promising will be accepted. Let us hope the new idea is more effective, unlike the Green Room Creator Fund. Spotify pays about $0.003 to $0.0084 for songs streamed, with an average payout of $0.004 per song. Compensation also varies by country and distribution contract. Monthly streaming volumes that can range from 3,000 to 300,000, Copymatic offers significantly more revenue for musicians than when their songs are consumed on YouTube. The main source to make money with your music is your musical presence on multiple streaming platforms. For example, being featured on playlists can have a significant positive effect on the amount of streams that you earn. But these are not fixed figures and are influenced by many factors, including the total number of stream services, net profit, and the shares that streaming owners pay to performers. The profit for paying subscribers or those who advertise is largely dependent on the amount collected and what number of paid subscribers are able to attract. The global average for a paid subscription is around $10. If you take part in a streaming service but use an intermediary to post songs and albums, the amount of money in their account will be significantly lower. Also, the amount of royalties is remarkably affected by the advertising revenue of the service. What are other ways artists can earn from Spotify? Aside from making money by selling their music through a distributor like Rootnote, Spotify also enables artists to earn directly with the help of the fans in another way. This will soon change the name of the artist's fundraising pick to fan support. Artists that were established in 2020 will now help others. Since then, they've got 200,000 artists to use this feature. It can be interpreted as a shift from helping artists just when they are suffering and needing money to companies who want contributions while they edit their content properly. Here is a background on Spotify. People love Spotify because it provides access to millions of songs, podcasts, and videos from artists worldwide. Spotify provides a diverse range of content that people enjoy. Spotify is a platform that offers great and free content for its users by only requiring them to sign up. Spotify is offered in two versions, free and premium. The second option requiring a monthly subscription fee. The free version has some benefits for its users, as they can listen to music at no cost. In order to receive the full service, they need to have a premium plan. Spotify premium listeners have more money per play than free tier listeners. Spotify pays musicians around 70% of their song's profits, and the percentage changes depending on whether the user listened to it for free or not. Artists, on average, make $400 to $700 in royalties for 100,000 streams on Spotify. 100,000 streams usually generates between $140 and $800 in royalties. Compared to the profits that can be made by selling their music, watching live performances only makes up a smaller fraction of the money. What amount does Spotify pay per stream? Let's look at the details. Income from streaming is not that easy to calculate, but with streaming services like Spotify being secretive about their budgets, the best way to find out exactly how much artists make per stream is to get a studio album or track on radio and see if it sells. When it comes to royalties for features, the company usually offers 0.003 cents or 0.0084 cents per stream, for an average of 0.004 cents per stream. However, it depends on many factors, like not every country is allowed to be paid exactly the same amount. While US listeners will pay $0.0039 per stream, Portuguese listeners will pay only $0.0018. Spotify does not pay artists per stream, and royalty payments for music vary based on the status of the record label or distributor. Spotify Free and Spotify Premium are two versions of the same service, with one being ad-supported and the other not. They are distributed from net revenues generated by ads. Spotify's premium account offers better royalties than that of the free service. Spotify has about a third of the overall market share, so it only generates about $0.004 per playback. Due to this, you need to reach at least 250 listeners annually in order to earn at least $1. You have to watch a lot of music before you get what you are looking for. In addition, artists don't always receive the entire revenue from their musical activities on streaming services such as Spotify. Record labels and managers take part in this process too, and only a small amount is left for distribution to the artist. There has been some controversy about how much Spotify pays royalties to artists, which causes disagreement among performers and their record label or manager. With so many different factors that affect the earnings of an artist, it can be hard to determine what kind of money Spotify pays out. This is because where their listeners live and whether they are premium payers or not will influence how much an artist gets from this streaming service. The content rights owners are paid based on their rates and are subject to the percentage of reproduced content from free or premium members. That is why the higher percentage of streams from premium users leads to the highest royalty rate. As has been evidenced by the example of South Korea, the PPS can dramatically increase due to launching in a country with a free streaming plan. The option to move to premium only means Spotify is competing evenly with other streaming options and getting more royalties. With hundreds of millions of active users and only 20 million with a premium subscription, Spotify is on the rise. As more users come to Spotify for free, royalties are diluted for artists, and the more users, the lower the royalty rate per stream. The country a user is located in also has an impact on rate, as some countries do not have to pay as much because they have larger advertising budgets. The price of subscriptions may also vary due to discounts and package offers. Many artists and music makers aren't happy with Spotify's system. They believe that 70% of the revenue goes to right holders, and they also believe that their subscription revenue goes towards that 71%. Spotify pays royalties to rights holders of all the listening on their service through a nearly 70% distribution of revenues. Right holders are labels, publishers, distributors, and independent artists themselves. So, most of your money will go to the record label, then the distributor, and the artist, but not necessarily the one on the loop for the past month. Spotify identifies and tracks income from each piece of streaming music, separating it into fractions of each artist's total listening. This means that Drake would see 5% of all money for his material. Artists believe it's unfair that money goes to artists who you may never listen to. It would be better if your money went to the artist of your favorite tracks instead. Money is distributed in a lump of sum during royal payments, but not on an individual track-by-track basis. If a musician gets 1 million views on Spotify, their earnings would be $4,366. Spotify doesn't really want to tell what an artist earns per stream, but some sources estimate an artist would need millions of streams in order to live off their music. For example, according to our chart, as an artist, you'll earn $0.004 on average per stream, $4 per 1,000 streams, $4,000 per million streams. The average annual salary in the US is around $50,000, which is around $4,100 each month. Artists should be on as many platforms as they can to increase their streams and reach new listeners. Spotify may be the most popular platform, but several other platforms are also in use by millions of people. If you want to boost your streams, release your music on playlists. Thousands of artists are missing out on the most effective way their fans consume songs on streaming services. Copy the successful strategies for creating interactive playlists and convincing curators to feature your song by sharing some tips here. This proves to be one of the most effective ways to increase your streams organically, unless you're knowledgeable in music marketing strategies for 2022. You should focus on building a community of fans, and Spotify should be viewed as your means to an end. Many artists make more money by touring, selling merchandise at live shows, getting endorsements through social media, or utilizing other platforms. When you're building your fan base, use smart links so your listeners can link up with the specific song on the platform or service they enjoy the most. This tool is also fantastic for automatically sharing and transferring playlists across all streaming services. Apple Music pays better than most other streaming services. Apple Music is from Apple Incorporated and was released in 2015, with over 60 million active users as of now, which is still far less than Spotify's 150 million active users. Artists also earn more at Apple Music. Artists only need roughly 136 streams to earn $1. On the other hand, artists who stream on Spotify earn $1,000 for each stream. So, there is a difference between the two platforms. However, if it was about earning money for the artist, the platforms are equal, because an artist would have to reach 1 million streams on both platforms to achieve the same amount of revenue. YouTube started in 2005 with Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jawed Karim, and has since become a successful platform. YouTube is one of the top 3 most visited websites in the world, and 300,000 new videos are posted every day. This provides artists with an opportunity to make their videos public. However, what makes YouTube different from some other streaming services is that creators can only make about $1,750 off 1 million views. That just isn't as much as you would make on Spotify or Apple Music. Napster pays the artist $1 for every 53 streams they generate, followed by Tidal. Additionally, Tidal pays $1 per stream, while Napster and Apple Music pay each artist $1 for every 80 streams. The last platforms that pay artists well are Deezer and Amazon Music, who offer platforms where artists can generate no less than $1,570 in revenue via each of their platforms. Transferring music to your phone is a lot easier with the free Your Music app because you don't have to worry about manually downloading songs and organizing them. If you care about supporting musicians and musicians fighting for their rights, you can use Napster or Tidal instead of another streaming service. On November 17, Tidal announced their Pay with Music system. The money-making system is far more transparent for musicians than royalties options offered by other music streaming services. Artists gain revenue from working with names like Spotify and Apple Music, but now have the option to get fans involved in the process instead of having to rely on wealthy middlemen. Tidal is the first streaming service to pay artists with the money of subscribers. Other major music services, such as Spotify and Apple Music, now aggregate their users' money and give most of it to the top sellers. This system shifts power away from smaller artists without receiving anything in return. That's it for this video, Laptop Lifestyler. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!